What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Uncomfortable Lifestyle Podcast. Actually, we're calling it the Vidcast. That's what we're calling it. Vidcast, something new. And we just here, have a good time, and just talk to the people, and let's just express our opinions. Like, we are all in our 20s, so we about to be the future of this world, really. We really gonna be some of the oldest people on this planet soon. So we just here to spread knowledge, get love, and just get uncomfortable, and let's just hear each other's opinion and let's grow. So, I'm gonna introduce the guys though. So you do got the guys here. I got my boy Jay with me. Yes, sir. What's good, my brother? I got my boy Devon. I got my boy Devon here. And then of course I got my boy Jabon right here. Yeah, so these the guys, these my brothers. I hang out with them a lot, often. We got Shelly Shells over here, can't see her. But she here. And yeah, we just here spitting game to each other. So we're gonna start off with entrepreneurship, entrepreneur that lifestyle, because a lot of people not getting jobs right now. A lot of people don't want to work your normal 9-to-5 job, stuff like that. We doing other things, we creating. So, the floor is y'all, but how y'all feel with, entrepreneur lifestyle? I'm gonna start with my boy Jay, actually, because he actually doing it too. So we all a little entrepreneurship all around. So I'll let you take the floor first. What do you feel about the entrepreneur lifestyle, and how is it? What do you think about it?
All right, I would definitely start off with saying that the entrepreneur lifestyle is not one for the faint of heart or for the weak. You definitely got to be strong, and you have to be diligent. You have to put in that work, and it's a lot more work than what you may think in the beginning. Whatever work that you think it is and you didn't even start it, it requires more than that.
That's crazy.
So it's a constant grind. You have to be dedicated to it. You have to just give your all to it. It has to be you. If you're doing something and it's not you, it's not gonna work. Yeah. It's not gonna be genuine. It's not gonna be authentic. Yeah. So when it comes to being an entrepreneur, you have to really say, I'm an entrepreneur. You have to embody that, because that's the only way you'll see your dreams or what you want out of it. You'll get that.
Word.
So it has to be pure. Like I said, it's just.
What are you doing right now? What do you what's your business that you're trying to get up in? Are you doing anything right now?
So I started with the investing. Started with just investing in the stock market and learning about that, and then it kind of just from there.
Y'all invest too? You invest? Tough. You gotta invest, especially to the stock market.
Yeah. Especially to the. That's generally my rule. If I check for $1,000, if I see a check for $50, 15% at least is gonna come out and go into my.
I treat it as a savings account. Literally, I treat it as savings. That's how I started off. I had 4 years ago, 4 years ago, I had $400 in my savings account, and then growing nothing. Banks give you a couple cents every year. So I thought, take this $400, put it in the market. I make $5 is more than what the bank's giving me. Sure, and you seen Kayla, I turned $400 into.
We make some money. This my dog right here. This my dog. Really, he really blessed me in the stock market. I'm telling you, that's how I came up, man. Y'all better get that book. I'm telling you, get the ebook and get the ebook. It's laid down. We really made big money. Am I kidding? I know he made more than me, and I made good money. He made more than me. Come on now. I'm telling you, we gotta get the ebook. But yeah, so just back to
I ain't gonna cut you off, but that's how I treat it as a savings account. Now I look at it differently. Mm-hmm. But anybody can go and treat it as that.
I think it's better. It's better than letting it sit in the savings anyway.
It really depends, because I tell people, some people say, throwing the market is gambling. It's not gambling. Options can be a little bit on the gamble side, but it's not like going to AC or going to Las Vegas type gambling. It's kind of like educated gambling. If you know what you're doing.
You make it.
And also I tell people there's a risk. And if you're not willing to lose it, I wouldn't put it into the market.
But that's not
even. That's just being I'm not saying you're gonna lose. most likely you're not gonna put your money into it and it's gonna go to zero that next day. You know what I'm saying? It's not anything can go to zero. Anything can happen, but the chances of it happening very small.
It's more calculated than ever. But that's in general with investing anywhere. And if you invest in anything, you can lose all your money. So it's not even like just the stock market per se. It's anything. That's just the basic of it. It don't matter. You invest in yourself, you can probably lose it all if you invest in yourself. So it's like that's just anything in investing. And really, I think that's anything in life. Really, like everything is a risk. Like what really isn't a risk out here? Like I feel like nothing's really like
guaranteed.
Nothing's guaranteed, right? So
I definitely like to. I'd rather take my chances on something that I can calculate and kind of track a little bit more, like he said, versus something like AC. I went to AC for my girlfriend's birthday. She wanted to do her first little taste of gambling. After like 5-10 minutes of that shit, he was like, "This is not it." I mean, I knew that wasn't it because that's never been my body. But if you see somebody just throwing like $20 into a machine, very minimal chance of getting something back. And they just keep doing that shit.
You put that in the stock market. You put that in the stock market. The reason why I got into the stock market, I did gambling. I was doing sports gambling. I was going to the racetrack every Friday. They just opened one up in Jersey. You know, all that. I was going to the racetrack every Friday, putting in my bets, football, about to make some money. Look, Sunday come, I lost everything. All my games, lost everything, lost all that. So then, like over the course of the season, I looked how much I put in and how much I won. I put in $500. I won $500 in the span of like the whole season. I said, nah.
You know what would be the worst part about it is when you have a good parlay and everything is green. Yeah, let's go. And then it be that one leg at the bottom that didn't hit. Messed up your whole bet.
Sports better be rigged. I promise you not to be rigged, bro. I really be about to win. FanDuel, count your days, FanDuel. I know, your days are already being counted with me. I'm done. I'm off for y'all. Everybody else, they gonna see how y'all are. Because, it really the cash out button looking good. I'm talking like $300, but I could win like $800, something like that. Cash out good. All my teams hit last game, all that. They just be playing with my cash out. They be canceling when I want to. It's going crazy. Nah, I got out of it, man. I went to the stock market and I made money in the stock market. Made good money. Thanks to this man too. I ain't gonna lie. Like he was with me. Like we was really up early, like 7 a.m. texting each other in the stock market. Like, oh yo, what you think? What you see?
And you gotta be like that.
Yeah.
And that goes back to your entrepreneurship. Like everybody think like being an entrepreneur, you can't treat it as a 9 to 5. A lot of people quit their 9 to 5 and think, oh, I'm gonna be able to work my own hours. But starting a business is a 24-hour thing in the beginning. Like no matter anybody that's starting a business, like you cannot get up thinking I'm gonna start a business and work 2 or 3 hours a day. It's just not gonna work. I try to assume to people that they don't listen. A lot of people nowadays they quit their job because they're lazy.
In a way though, I feel like going into entrepreneurship with the 9 to 5 mindset can be beneficial in the sense that when it comes to your 9 to 5 job, even if you hate your job, if you feel like you're in danger of losing it, let's say you've been late like 5 times. That 6th time, you was out your house as fast as you could get there. Like you breaking the law to get to work on time.
Right.
Because you take your job that seriously. You feel like that's where I eat from. So if you take that mindset and bring that over into entrepreneurship, I feel
You'd be good.
You'd be good. See, that the problem with me is I never care. I never cared about being late to a job. What? I'm coming in. I'm not, because my thing was I'm not risking my life to get there fast. Like y'all gonna quit me. Y'all can fire me at any time. Y'all can fire me at any time, stuff like that. And so I used to be like, I'm not about to be out here speeding trying to get a ticket or doing this. Like, no, first of all, it don't be me. Stuff be happening that I gotta handle before work that just, impede the time or, I didn't really care about the job. I was there in the retail. I don't like retail. I was there for the money, but like, I don't like retail. Like, I was just there. The coworkers, like my coworkers was cool. That's the only reason why I was really there. The coworkers, they was cool, but the job was stupid. Like corporate, what the corporate be saying, like,
Yeah, bro, I feel like
Like-
corporate they never know what's going on.
They don't want to know what's going on. They don't want to know. They dictate what's going on.
Yeah, come on now. Why the customer come up to me with questions about stuff like,
And that's
I don't know.
And that's what it's about too. When you starting up something, it takes a great deal of work and effort that you gotta put in to get it started. Because when it gets started, then you only have to provide 2-3 hours of work to it.
Yeah.
Because that's the beauty of having your own thing. And so that way you get that free time for yourself. That's what you're working for. That's why you're starting a whole business, to get free time for yourself. So that way when you set up a whole system, that's working for you. Now, because the corporate was taking your whole day from you. Now, when you set up your own business, you have your whole day.
Yeah.
And you only have to go there and work a few hours out of that day. But it's not work. It's your passion. It's not a job no more. This is your life. This is you. That's what I say. You have to embody it. Because now, it's not work. Because now you're going to be happy, healthy, living a good life, making a whole bunch of money.
Definitely being that work life. Not like, hey, I got nothing against it. I work, you know. I got a job too. I be running around.
I'm able to do it.
I do grub pump, so it's a little different. I get to make my own time. Like I do grub pump. I still do be on my own time though. Like I be late. I be setting schedules and stuff like that. And I don't be showing up because like I be doing other stuff. Like I be scheduling shit. I be scheduling shifts and don't be showing up because I got other stuff to do. Like stuff be really I promise my life don't be playing. Like stuff just be popping up. Like, alright, I gotta go do that. Alright, true. We go help this person with that. So it's like it's a little bit crazy. Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
They be partying out here. They be partying. I hear the music. Neighbors, they be turning up out here. But yeah, so it's just like I do love the freedom. It's the freedom, and I feel like with the entrepreneur, like, me doing my own stuff, I feel happier. I feel like I wake up every day. What I want to do today, I get to go into work. Like it's like okay, I can go into work today. I go work. I go drive around for 5 hours. Like it's cool. But also, I think a great part about this freedom too is just waking up early. You gotta wake up early. I love waking up at 6 a.m. I try to get up at 6 a.m., like 7 a.m. But even if you got something planned, like even if I want to work at 9, I get up at 6 though.
But it's your own thing. That's why you don't mind getting up. You got a job you hate.
You got
early.
Fuck.
It's
like you have
It's
to.
like we gotta,
Well,
we need what we can't have. And we need to do something like.
like what you need.
Like if we have to get up, we don't want to.
So
Like,
when
we don't
you
have to. That's anybody.
you notice when you have to get up, you wake up tired.
Yeah.
You know, when you wake up on your own time, you be nice and rejuvenated.
Let's go today. Today gonna be a great day. I love doing that. Just waking up on my own. No alarm clock set. No nothing. Just wake up. Like
My body involuntarily wakes up early now. Like
that's
it's
good.
I won't say it's hard for me to sleep in, but if I wasn't up wild in the night 9 times, I used to sleep in until like 2, 12, 1.
I mean, I used to be a nighthead though. Night owl.
Me too. I would like my regular go to bed time was like 4, 5, 6.
6, right? Yeah, that's what you'd be.
I couldn't sleep. Like
No.
trying to go to bed at 11. I'm like, bro, I can't do it.
Nah, I'm up all night doing stupid stuff too, like playing the game or I ain't gonna lie.
Corporate job over? I'm in bed, cuz. I'm going to sleep.
You got work.
Get up for work. Yeah.
Nah, me, I would stay up all night and still go to work. And yeah, I just stay up, go to work, it don't matter. I was at a point in my life, really, I was working at UPS, preload. Don't ever do that. If anybody here do preload at UPS, don't ever do that job. Salute to the ones that do it, but don't ever do it. That's just crazy. But like, yeah, I did that, True Religion, and partying. Bro, I fell asleep in the club. I was tired. I was working myself so hard. I was doing UPS. It was UPS 3 a.m. It was like 3 to 9. 3 to 9. And then True Religion like 12 to like 7. And then we go to AC. I'm in the pool. First of all, we in the pool for mad long. Why we in the pool till like 4 a.m.? Why we in the pool till 4 a.m.? Why do we party 4 a.m.? That's crazy.
I didn't even know it stayed open now.
Yes, I'm like,
going to sleep in the club is crazy.
oh yeah. I was dead tired. They bring I was working all day. Still want to hang out. But we was there. It was after 3 a.m. Why we still here? I fell asleep standing up, and then I went and found a spot to sit down on. That was good. But everybody's still going. I'm ready to go.
Your body's tapping out.
I'm tapped out. I was sleeping standing up. I got pictures. Yeah, I got pictures of that. I can show y'all pictures of that. Anthony and got videos of that.
Of you sleeping standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta see them.
That's
no
I gotta see them.
Yeah, so let's get into something else though. Let's go into okay, let's talk about something real. Let's just talk about being how do y'all feel just about like being black in America these days?
I feel different about it than I used to.
Okay, like what do you mean by that?
I feel like black people in America definitely do suffer a lot of injustices, right? I feel like we go through a lot of shit that we're not supposed to, that other people don't go through at the same rate that we go through. But I also believe that when you know better, you have to do better. And I think a lot of times black people just choose not to. We just be choosing not to, and I don't know why.
And that's
It's
Are you
bad.
just-
Choose violence. There's so many things that I look at that I'm so confused about.
some people be scared. They be complaining about like certain like stereotypes.
But you're doing it
Here's
though.
the thing.
You can't perpetuate that and be mad about
But
it.
if a lot, I tell people this, like, if the same person keeps telling you the same, a bunch of people keep telling you the same thing, for like experience, people keep telling you the same thing, it gotta be some truth to it. The same thing goes with stereotypes. Stereotypes doesn't come out of nowhere. There's some truth to it. Not saying that everyone is underneath that stereotype, but we see it happen. It's like people choose to do the same thing that they get in like.
You know, it's something that I feel like our people do that confuses me, like real bad. Like, we like to slap the cultural appropriation thing, everything.
Yeah.
Like anytime somebody, like if a white person come out their crib with cornrows, we like lose our minds, right?
Go crazy.
Then,
But
but it's definitely a strange thing to look at. Like, you know, when I see it, I'm like,
But then we got
all right.
yeah.
But then we got black women that'll walk out the crib with 22-inch blonde weave.
and that's weird.
I don't get that, bro.
But we don't look at it as crazy as the white guy.
They both.
It's
It's both the same though.
We took ours and normalized it. though. It's like,
Yeah.
why is it like that? Black people, we get upset about we don't have enough money in our communities. We don't do X, Y, Z for ourselves. But then you look at I feel like the most influential people in the realm of black people, right? For the most part, is the musicians. Rappers, honestly, they shape our culture. And it's not even just us no more. They shape white culture. Everybody is mimicking what we do,
Yep.
right? But when black rappers get money, where do they go and put it? A lot of the
They ain't
time.
putting it nowhere.
They go and put
black.
it in these jewelers and these white designers. And we be talking about, we don't got this, we don't got that, we don't got that. When we get it, where do we put it?
We giving it all to out all these like come help my business. Come shop with me or come shop with. I got so many people from Neptune because I'm from Neptune. We got Immortal, we got Hula Down, we got what they got Sif Sav. Like I got shirts from all of them because like I support everybody. I support black. I definitely support black. I love everybody, but like I'm definitely a person that wants to help. Let's break from this. Let's break from this stereotype. Why, like we keep putting ourselves in a box with all these stereotypes. Let's break ourselves free from that.
People
Like,
don't want to get out of the stereotypes.
They just want to live in it,
Some
just
people
sit in
not
it.
pushing
Nah,
themselves like.
Part of that too though is that's like, I don't want to make it sound like I'm like placing blame, but that's also like a systematic thing. When it's
Everybody
like,
want to push the
this
blame
is
off though.
all
you know
you
what I'm
have
saying?
ever known.
Mm-hmm.
It is difficult to come out of that. You got to think about like some of the negative habits that black people are cemented in right now, and think about the fact that some of those things are like 5-6 generations old.
Right.
So you want this kid who was raised like this, whose parent was raised like this, whose parents' parent was raised like this, to just come along and immediately snap out of it. So I don't want to make it sound like I'm like, man, just like hurry up and fix it.
Nah, it's gradual
Nah,
change.
But there has to be effort to
But
make
effort-
the gradual change.
Exactly.
And I feel like we don't.
You can
I feel a good thing, the best way to put it in, the best perspective to put it in is one from a spiritual sense, because like we're spiritual beings, so it's best to put it in that spiritual sense. So it's like there's a bunch of portals out there that filter what we consume in terms of social media, in terms of the music that we listen to, and it's not our doing. It's higher ups and people who have a lot of money in these industries and these corporations that are feeding this knowledge, their knowledge, not ours, through our iPhones, Facebook, Instagrams, Snapchat.
It be subliminal.
They
too.
have
Like, you
all
don't
of
even
this
how
media
really know.
getting poison into your mind about how you're supposed to live, what you're supposed to be doing, and that's getting filtered to us. And you add that along with this rage that we already have just because nothing makes sense in the world already, and like you just mad at so many things. And then when you consuming this media that's poisoning you and it's not telling you to do good things, it's not preaching the positive or like how to make money or do any of these things, it's teaching you how to use your violence and your aggression to make your way. And it's like that's
like
crazy.
That's not,
and it's not.
no.
And it has nothing to do
I feel
with
like
us.
what you're saying isn't entirely fair because that's on the assumption that that's the only kind of media that there is. I feel like it's definitely a surplus of it available to us, but we do have a lot of control over what we consume. Like your YouTube algorithm, shit like that, you can entirely change that. My YouTube algorithm now, compared to what it looked like 5 years ago, is totally fucking different. And I don't, like, you feel me? It's not like I don't still have things popping up to me that are like less than.
It's what you expose.
It's what you.
But you made a conscious.
What you expose yourself to.
But you also made a conscious decision though to switch it up though. That's the thing. So some people are stuck unconsciously.
You were enlightened. You had to go out your way to enlighten self.
So like you did something.
I'm saying that we are poisoned
from a young age.
Yes, with that harmful media. We have to choose. We have to come up with our own to separate from that. Where other ethnic groups, they don't have that. It's not filtered to them, but it's filtered to black people.
Like hip hop.
And we have to
to
choose on our own to find filter out what we consume on a day-to-day basis.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I had to do. I had to separate from what may be cool, what may be normal. And it's hard because you feel
different.
Way different. You feel way different. And it's like you have to get uncomfortable, is his word, to feel comfortable. And then once you find it and you're like, oh, this was me all along. Like, I feel so much happier. I feel so much like full of life. And it's like, that's what it's about. That's when you know you reached a point. And that's where you got to carry it on.
But that's what, as black people, I feel like our culture, we need to change from that. Like, I feel like, you know, like you said, the hip hop is so. I don't listen to hip hop no more. Like I try to not listen to all that rap stuff. Like I respect it. I used to. Like I still listen to Drake. I still listen to Future. All that. Like some of the popular songs because I still go out to like the club or whatever.
It's not good anymore.
I still go out. But like all they talking about is killing, murdering, and doing. They're not doing
no thought
the
process. Nothing relatable.
It don't mean nothing. I don't like. You don't really gotta listen. You there just.
You can tell somebody actually took their time working on it.
Oh, right.
Someone didn't like. Oh, let me just hop in the studio and
talk about some foolishness,
craziness. Because
why are you promoting this match? I feel like
it's hard to take out the realness of it. Cause that's real.
They keep saying that
everybody wants to be real.
They kind of say that's real, but it's not like.
It's certain. They're not even just like in a sense, yeah, you're promoting because you keep talking about it. But for a lot of these dudes, I'm just telling you what I see when I wake up. Like that's what they rap about.
And that's what they get paid to do it.
They do that.
Oh no!
You see that right now every day, bro. You got all that money and you sitting on this shooting, bro.
That's what they got.
Why are you still here? Hey, if you do, okay. Shout out to you. I'm not listening to your music. Props to you. Get it how you get it. I'm not listening. I won't subscribe to you. It's cool. I still respect you, but I know I don't do that because I need to. Like we all gotta change. That's too much. Like I understand.
When you get that big, you gotta use your power to do something else. Like not saying move from music, but now you can take that time. You're bigger now. You got the audience. Now you take the extra time that you have and the power that you have to kind of make more sense of your music.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Right, because what we have to do is one. These are all our people. We all in this together. You know, they just found their lane doing that. So, you know, we have to make sure that we don't bash our own and say, oh, you doing this, I'm not doing that. Because, you know, that is us. You know, that is the culture. Yeah. It's just maybe Is it a little too violent? And then we have to, as people, the consumers, we have to be vocal on what we should be listening to and what, because now they're gonna change their style and what they rapping about. Because if we say, oh, you know, I don't want to hear all this drill stuff all the time, like, you know, that's not really what rap is about. Because did rap start off like that? We go back in time to how rap started. They was rapping about none of the stuff that they was rapping about now. They was rapping about my clothes. I'm popping out my face. They was rapping real PG for all ages. You know what I'm saying? Rap ain't for all ages no more. Like, that's why, you know, my mom's grown up. She ain't, oh, you better turn off this. You better turn off this. You know better than to play this. I don't want to hear all this cussing and all of this.
Yeah.
You know, it just wasn't flying.
But the song be popping though. The song like, Mom, listen to this, Mom. Come on, man, just listen. Forget all the curse words, Mom. Listen, you say some real stuff, Mom.
Like, it's like a drug, bro. Some like, music be like drugs. Like, so good, I can't not listen to it.
Play it back. Play it back. Everybody be hitting. They be playing song 3 times. I do it. Some be hitting me like. But I listen to gospel music, Christian music, or like Afro beat, all that stuff. Like that don't get me. Like I don't know. I feel positive when I listen to it. Like, it
makes you feel good.
It make me feel like yo, like I really like right now in my life. I feel like the future like is all possible. Like, I'm so excited for my future. Like I feel like big things can happen. I feel like I'm gonna do big things. I know I'm gonna do big things. I'm gonna help people out. I just want to motivate and spread love. Like, but that's all I want to do. I'm all love. Even from high school, I just love people. I love talking to people. I love meeting people. Like I'm cool. I can be cool with anybody. I can just talk. Random dude walk up on me. Like, we in a restaurant somewhere. I talk to somebody like at the bar. Like I'm just weird like that. Other people will be like, I would never even talk to this person. I did, so what? I'm gonna just talk to him. Mind you, I went to college at a tech school. Like I know, at an international school. So that's from people from Saudi Arabia, England, Middle East, like anywhere, Africa. Like, so I'm meeting a lot of diverse people. So like, I'm interested. Like, I want to know something about you. Like, how you get here? Where you from? Like. I just like knowing networking too. Like you never know what a person can do without talking to them. Like you never know. Like bro, you just came here today. I've been trying to get in real estate and you doing this and like you my mans too. But like I haven't touched up with like we haven't talked like in a while. Yeah. Like it's been so long. So like you doing exactly everything I'm thinking of. I'm getting it set up for to do that. Like that's the wave. So like, but it's like we gotta talk to each other and get uncomfortable with that. And I feel like we gotta, especially as a black community, we need to do more of that to just like love one another, try to know one another. Like it's crazy because these ethnic like Indians, like in Edison, you go there, whole Indian town set up.
Yeah, they got something.
They got their own stuff. Like you can go there.
It's more of like Southwest Asian.
No,
big group
no, what I'm saying though, but it's India. They got their own, and then you go to another part of Edison. They got the Asian towns, all Asian spots. Like
that's how
Jewish
Jewish people get down. They will take the neighborhood, bro. They'll take the neighborhood and the laundromat and the food store that came in the neighborhood, and that's all there, and they're not coming up off of it.
Like, come on,
it's a community.
Like you got. You know, the more affluent white people, they be for them too. They got all this set up. And like,
it's about trust, really. A lot of black people don't trust each other.
But why gotta be like that?
It's crazy, right?
But it do.
We give each other reasons to not though.
Yes,
we commit so much violence against each other. It's crazy. I personally now, where I'm at in my life, it's a couple things that I won't do with black people I don't know. I'm not playing pick up basketball, black people I don't know. I'm not gonna, if I don't get to fill you out, I'm not playing with you, bro. Because I done seen people come down there friends and end up fighting. I done seen dudes the court by the crib.
To ourselves.
Like, bro, the dudes came down there together, same car. Yeah. By the end of the game, I knew that one of them didn't have the money to feed their daughter because his friend said it. How did we get to that, bro? How did we get to that? And black people and alcohol. I feel like it never can go. A large group of us with alcohol, I don't ever see it go completely right. Like any situation.
Unless it's like a close knit.
If it's close knit friends, it's different. Yeah. But if it's multiple strangers,
Yeah,
someone's gonna fight.
Somebody
bro.
gonna. Are you just thinking about that the whole night?
The
like,
whole
waiting
because
for something to
somebody
pop
in there
up?
got proven they got the biggest dick in the room. It's always like that, bro.
It's always.
I don't know why, but it's always
Why
like
you gotta
that.
fight?
Why you gotta fight?
Why you gotta fight,
bro?
I keep talking out
Have
like
you
you
on the
grown.
swivel anytime you go to the club? It's like,
It be
Every
sad,
time, bro.
It be sad.
The way I be on edge in a setting with us versus how I feel with white people, the worst thing that I've seen happen at the white clubs is one dude might get kicked out because he was dance battling too hard. Like, I don't ever think nobody's getting stabbed in here because somebody tried to, like it's a different environment.
And
But what club you going to like that? Like somebody would get stabbed at weird.
When we went to Webster Hall in New
Webster
York.
Hall, New York, yeah, that was a little wild time, yeah.
Not for what though?
And we shouldn't think like that.
Yeah, we
But we
shouldn't
do
think like that.
Because it happens.
But y'all ever think, y'all ever heard of it like what you think actually happens to like,
Bro, I didn't start thinking like that until I started seeing it though.
Okay.
I understand when people say you have to think positive to attract positive things. For me, personally, the way I've been most of my life is I'm very observant and I pay attention to shit. Like I pay attention very closely to things. When shit is happening, and it happens repeatedly, this is the mindset that I've now gained. But if I let you in my house and you steal from me 5 times, you're a thief to me. You could come in the 6th time and not steal, but I'm still looking at you like I have my eyes on every move you make now because I know how you get.
But that's fine for particular people. But people take that on as a whole. Now, like
I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying for me to think different, you have to show me.
What I would say to follow up what Keith is saying is that it is the drugs brings out the awareness in you. Because when you're lit, when you're wavy, like you're more aware of your surroundings.
I think you're just confident, Sophie, and see.
And that makes you aware. Because now you're looking, you're making sure everything is going right. If you're not the one if you're the one in the group that's just, having a good time, and someone has to be there to survey everything and make sure everybody's having a good time. And guess how many, if you're in a party, if you're in a group setting when there's 100 people, and let's say everybody in a group of 4, and then one person out of each group gotta be like that, how many heads is that? That's alert and ready to go. That's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Checking in. And then when the people that's having fun, they bump into somebody, and now they over there fighting. Now the ones who was alert, they right there. What's up? And they head that's alert is right there. What's up? And now everybody fighting.
Like what?
And you fighting people that don't know why they fighting, and everybody just fighting. And if your group is smaller than the other group, it's over.
When you started, I wasn't following you. Bro, I'm him. I'm the surveillance guy, bro.
Yeah, and everybody thinks that. No, as black people, mad of us are like that. And more of us are to go on alert, and we're not there for none of the games, none of the shenanigans.
They go to the club, bro. They go to the club ready, like yo, anything happen, y'all.
That's how I be back on the wall, like.
And then
I go to the club to have fun, not to even.
You swear the whole way.
You mess up everything. You mess up the purpose of going to the club. Don't go to the club. No, we're not there for that. We there to have fun, meet some people, dance, talk. I went to the AC and literally walked in. Group of people were taking a picture. I literally just walked into their picture, went in there, looked at. We in AC. I'm drunk. They drunk. We just did that. I took a picture with them. I got IG and all that. I be commenting on the do stuff now. I'm still cool with them. Off of me just randomly walking into their picture and them not doing nothing but literally taking a picture with me and rocking on, having a good time. Yo, we really still cool now. So it's like, that's what I go to the club for. I'm here for peace, love, have a good time. Everybody, our culture is sad that they on T, they on go. My little brother be on go. I was just talking to him, like, yo, why you gotta fight? Yo, cause they testing me. Like, I be like, bro, what that mean? Like, you good? You good yourself. Just relax. Like, you can beat somebody up, but that don't mean you gotta do it. Like, you actually weak because like, I feel like you stronger by letting stuff slide. Like, you get in the.
What line did you cross though? Why?
Nothing physical. It's just words. Everything is just words. Like,
what kind of words though? Like, if I'm with her and somebody tell her like, suck my dick.
That's different.
That's the type of
Okay,
time
but
that
I don't think
it's
anybody be
going,
coming
bro.
off like that.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've been in situations. The one that happened at Webster Hall happened because the dude that I had ended up having a problem with wanted to dance with one of the girls that we was with. She didn't want to dance with him. He got mad. Like, what do you mean no? Type mad. You feel me? Like he got mad.
But yeah,
The only way that we were able to kind of stop that situation was another girl came and volunteered herself, like, I'll dance with you. Later on that night, I'm totally nowhere near this dude, right? We had completely vacated the premises away from this man. I'm on the ground, he was up on the stage. I turn this way, he's in front of me. You feel me? He's dancing super close to me. He probably doesn't even know I'm there, but I tap him like, yo, bro, you can watch out a little bit. Immediately turned around like, what, nigga? It was just smoke, and I'm like, bro, what?
Why you so? Yeah, I feel you.
You feel me? So it's not like I knew it was gonna happen. So before he even got down there, I took off, my watch and shit. Like, I know what's up already. I can feel what's going on here. One of the girls that we was with, her shorts was short. But it was dudes in there just dry raping her, bro. Like, she says no, they like, man, shut up. And then toss her. Like, that's the type of energy that was there.
That's our problem. I mean, I think that's the
so
problem
like,
with our culture is, just because a female, has a nice body and is dressed in a way, like, let her, be her and, wear what she want to wear. That don't mean, like, we gotta
I don't think that's
do
true
something
with black
because-
people though.
that's not the
It's not.
Yeah.
But you do see that aggression, though, sometimes with.
I think that's just everybody, bro.
Yeah, that's just
Because the dudes that was in there coming like that, they wasn't all black. It was
Well, that's everybody.
old Indian dude just following her. This old white dude following her.
Well, men in general gotta change that mindset. And by mindset, I'm saying men in general. Though. That's a general topic for men. But we gotta do better in that movement.
I'm just pointing against like the whole like you gotta think positive go, but it's like I'm on go because I've been conditioned to be on go. You feel me? So it's like you're not about to just come in here disrespect the people that I'm with or try to wow the people that I'm with out. Like don't that because we're not here for that. I didn't come looking for that. But because you put me in this position, now it we have whatever we end up doing. But initially with that situation, me and the dude got thrown out the club. The only reason I got back in is because people vouched for me. Because he was doing that to multiple people. He was wilding the whole night.
Yeah.
In the club, drunk in a tux.
Yeah, and the tough thing that you got to do, and it's with self. You got to be real with yourself. You're like, you know what? Look at my situations that I've been in. Is it better for me to just not entertain it at all? You may have to, make that decision with yourself and be like, yo, like I can't even attend this how I want to. Let me use that energy and passion and aggression that I would have in that situation and provide it to what's gonna help me elevate and move farther in life.
So
my question, but how would you
avoid the
so
temptation
my
altogether, but find another outlet for it.
So my question to
I'm
you
saying
is,
that's more healthy and more beneficial for you.
but my question is to you: how would you avoid a situation like
Already in.
that happened? Like, how would you go about that situation?
I didn't
How
want
you
to go
always-
to
no,
the
no, no.
club. That's
What
not my body.
the-
I'm not a club
You're not a
person.
club person.
What you do in that situation is what you feel is right. Is how you conduct yourself.
Definitely.
You once you're in that situation, you have to make best of it. You know what I'm saying? You have to do what you have to do.
So, yeah.
You have to know I don't know how to say it in that term. You know what I'm saying? You have to do what you feel. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, after that situation is done, now it's like, that's when you have to analyze it like, yo, should I even be doing that, entertaining that? You know what I'm saying? Is there a way for me to do it in a more healthier manner that's more beneficial for me? And if not, then you know what? I'm going to have to do other things. And, maybe we switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you
not
have
going
to
to
do that
clubs,
on your
maybe.
own.
Just avoid the whole club situation, I guess.
This
I
life is
feel like-
about you. You have to do what's right for you.
Yeah.
I feel like the
You know what I'm
only
saying?
thing I really could have did better in that situation to not have been in that predicament is once I got the general feel for what type of time it was on, I could have left. But it was just like I said, I'm not really a club person, but I'm there with multiple people. Once he was removed from the situation,
It's a whole lot.
for myself, the rest of the night was pretty regular.
Yeah.
So it's like, you definitely right. Like, there's definitely different avenues to take. It's just sometimes in the heat of the moment, whether it be, pride or the circumstance being a little bit more complex than just on a slide. Sometimes that attributes to the outcome.
I think you just said it, pride.
Oh yeah,
I think it's pride. I think a lot of us have so much pride,
for sure,
and it's like we really gotta let that go and let the unknown like take place. Like everybody want pride in like I guess knowing what's the outcome's gonna be, or like pride like this is me. I did it my own. Like
no one wants to take a short. That's real. No one wants to take a short, bro.
And it's unreasonable to think that you'll never take a short, because I've taken plenty of shorts, but if you can limit them, you definitely don't be trying to take it.
But y'all don't believe in karma? Like y'all like that? Do you believe in karma? Like things that come back, like it's gonna come back around?
No, so, I think everything happens for a reason. Kind of like things just don't happen. Like they happen for a reason. Something caused this to happen to you. So you can make a decision, and it might come to bite you in the butt. But because you made that decision, that's the reason why it's happening. So I don't know if it's karma, if you want to call it karma, but I guess two chemicals, put them together, it causes reaction. So I'm thinking of like a science.
So what I would say is like if something bad happened to me, like if a person did something bad to me and I did nothing but do good to them, I'm not looking to get back at them. Not okay, bet I'm good. I'm gonna handle me. I'm not even going to handle that vengeance on you. I'm just gonna let it slide. Like I feel like somehow something else is gonna happen in their life that's gonna. Oh yeah, I remember you did that to me. Now your life is like that, or something bad happened to you. Not saying I'm rooting for it. Like I want something to happen, but like at the end of the day, I feel like if I just stop myself from doing something like cool, I don't handle it myself. It's gonna come back to me.
I feel like that's a certain level of maturity.
People who do stuff like that to people, then like they have a certain lifestyle and they go about things a certain way. And most of the time, when you got that type of personality and you angry all the time, or you doing all these crazy things to other people, things don't really fit for you, like in general life. So like most people are like that. They don't have the greatest lifestyle, or like rich and like mean all the time too. But who said they happy? They most of them miserable. You get what I'm saying? So like,
you gotta choose happiness.
Yeah, you can't really like. They have what they come in.
That y'all can be like that, like where you can just I have a very hard time letting shit.
Crazy, but I can't see myself stressing out over something like that. Like, I get over stuff super fast.
Well, in my case, I was raised in the church, raised in Jesus, all that. Like so, like back in the day when I was a kid, I didn't take it serious. Like, I was in church as a kid, like just in church doing whatever. But like, and I knew like back then, I knew like I would find God a different way. Like it's because I feel like back then it was kind of forced on me to like do all this stuff, be in the church, going to church. It was forced.
As it is for most black kids.
Like, so like I feel like I knew then. Like because listening to all these preachers, they had a moment when like they found God. Like, they had a moment, something bad was going on. They had their moment where they found God. So like I never really paid attention back then because I knew like there's a moment when like it would really click with me. Like, I wasn't paying attention though. There's a moment it really clicked, and probably like in the last two years, like it really clicked with me. Like stuff is different like that. But like I really believe in that, and I take myself out. Like I'll take shorts. It's cool. I'll take a short. I'm gonna continue to be humble and doing the good thing. They always say the good guy finishes last. Okay, I'll finish last, but at least I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have everything with me. It's gonna be all mine. Nothing, that somebody else can take from me. It's all, me secure. So that's how. So I let vengeance be up to God. I let God handle all that. Forget it. Like, why I'm gonna put myself in a position. So it's definitely a maturity thing. You're right. I think I have matured because I did the whole college experience, going out drunk, all that. Like I did all that, had fun, did all that, and now it's just like I'm done. I got my girl. I want her to be my wife. Like, what am I doing? Like, let me try to. Like, what am I doing? Like, I want to be rich, but what am I doing now to set up my life to be wealthy? I'm not doing nothing. So click to me. Let me start doing stuff that's gonna really help me get to my life. Like, why am I going out? I love my friends, but why do I keep going out every Friday, Saturday with them? That's not getting me nothing. I gotta stay in the house. I gotta go work. I gotta do something else. But all that hit me, like, to be honest, after I found God and I found peace and just pride. I found peace not trying to fit in, owning I'm different. I'm really different from everybody. I'm not better than nobody, but I am different. And I believe I'm special. I believe in myself that I'm gonna be something great. And like, that's just in me. I felt that from I was a little kid. So that's why I just let stuff slide. I'm not even, my life is way too good to try to hurt you, hurt myself in the future. There's consequences for my actions. I got real stuff on the line. So you can, to be honest, I was playing basketball at JCC twice. I really got punched. I mean, I'm a jerk and all. When it comes to sports, I talk big crazy. But like, I really been jabbed. Like in the middle of a basketball play, like I go for a leg. Dude fouled me hard. He fouled me OD crazy, came down on me crazy. So all I did, I gave him a little shrug. Like, yo, get off of me. He came with a punch. I ate his punch though. I ate the punch. The punch ain't affect me. It was all like, ooh, what's next? Do I really want to like go in and chase? Nah, you know what? I'm gonna choose peace. Like in the moment I was heated. I'm like, you know what? Alright, cool. Cause like he ran off and all that stuff like that. Like it was really nothing. So it was just like I just ate it. And then another time it happened again. That time I said something probably I shouldn't have said. But like I ate it.
What he's describing is basically saying you're hearing his way.
That's my way. It's only me.
Way.
Only key.
The key is to stay true to your way.
That's it.
When you stay true to your way and how you handle things, then you'll find things favoring you. You may be the aggressor. You may be the one that, hold up, I don't let nothing slide. I act on everything. You know what I'm saying? That is maybe what frees you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever
if you are
National.
Yeah. You know I'm not no super gangster.
Hey, but what I'm trying to say is, if you, let's say you are like that, and you suppress yourself, guess what? That's gonna be eating at you. You have to stay true to it, regardless if it lands you. If you don't act on it, it's gonna hurt you.
I respect that, but I feel like you gotta find another outlet to suppress, to release that energy though. Like you can't be shooting somebody just because you wanted, you felt like you should shoot somebody. It's gonna catch up. Like you can do it and probably get away, but I promise you, at some point in time, it's gonna catch up to you. So you really can't be acting on. You gotta kind of hold back. Like hey, it's fine. Like I'll be that person. But at the end of the day, I'm me. A punch and how somebody feel about me, I don't care if everybody think I'm soft. Like, it don't really affect me. But that should be. I mean, I'm not saying
you can't do that. Right, because you can't dictate somebody else what they going. You can't. Everybody's different. Everybody is different,
but there should be philosophies and stuff like let's learn life lessons that people should try to stick to that would make them have a better life. I feel like if you really trying to fight somebody, like your life's so OD, you gotta like go to resort to fight somebody.
Well, if you did that, because if you do that, you find out that hold up, I should be in UFC. I should be a boxer, and then now boom. Now that's what leads you to.
Yeah, you take that out.
He was robbing people. He was beating people up. He was nice at fighting. He found out he was nice at fighting, and that's why he was a world champion. And that his trainer, he helped him get on that path to boxing because he would have been doing that in the street if he wasn't doing it.
But he wouldn't have been doing that on the street for his whole life. He couldn't have been scrapping with anybody his whole life.
Do you not know Mike? You not even know Mike? Mike was like that. Mike was fighting. Mike was robbing. Yeah.
You can't continue fighting on the street and robbing people and sustain that from.
I didn't know that until he found boxing. That's why it blessed him. He came out of nowhere. Boom.
That's fine.
So look. Y'all are not disagreeing. Y'all just not fully understanding the whole thing. Because at first, what you were saying, I'm not gonna hold it. I was like, that shit don't make no sense. But then when he brought up Mike Tyson, he's not wrong. Mike Tyson landed where he did because he acted on his aggression. I don't think you should be acting on it every time. But had he not have been, he wouldn't have ended up where he is today. And because of where he is today, he's a lot happier of a person. So that shit started off not making sense. But again, I don't know how you made that make sense. Because when you was talking, I'm like, bro, wilding right now. He's wilding.
It be like out there but that's why I always bring it around.
I'm not going to
worry about Jalen
right now.
Jalen, if I say something crazy, don't. I know how to reel it in. If I catch up that fish, I know how to catch the fish.
But I do agree, you do got to act on that, but you can't sustain. He couldn't sustain that on the streets.
Oh, no.
He had to turn that into. You got to turn that into something that's gonna make money for you. And
If it landed him in jail, he would have found out.
Yeah,
I wouldn't try 50-year-old Mike. I wouldn't try no iteration of Mike Tyson.
Nah, not any age.
I seen a fight with him and Roy Jones, where old as heck in their boxing.
Mike Tyson don't move like an old man.
I ain't see it.
You talk about special people. Mike Tyson is not a regular person, bro. He's an anime character in real life.
I mean,
Swear to God. Mike Tyson definitely worked harder than that. But there's certain shit in champions that everybody is not born with, bro. I believe that at least. That drive, like Mike Tyson is different, bro. He's different. He wasn't even that big. He was big this way, but heavyweights are usually a little bit taller. Mike Tyson is way smaller than everybody, and nobody wanted that.
I want to know what circumstances did he have to
Mike Tyson's early
to?
life was fucking terrible. It was terrible, bad, bro. Like he said, he literally grew up stealing. He started making money, if I'm not mistaken. He got in a fight. Some people saw him get in a fight when he was younger, and they had him fight other kids in the neighborhood for money. He was coming up like that.
For money. Hey, you do that? That's cool.
Mike Tyson was living hard as fuck. But, you know, like he said, he acted on it one day.
Yeah, but once you get turned, that's what I'm saying, but once you turn on the acting progression into money, that's good.
And you gotta follow the
regulation, and you regulate it.
Yeah,
because you can't you beat up people. But that,
I mean, there's definitely something that you shouldn't be telling you that's right. If something in your body telling you that that's right, yeah, he needs
to. So that's good. So so let's take it into it. I do got some questions for y'all. Let me see. Let's start with. So what are some ideas that y'all are learning now that's like beneficial to y'all? Like, what are some philosophies, some life lessons that y'all are learning from like some of y'all mentors or who y'all look up to that y'all are just taking and y'all really like, and that's kind of like helping you move forward in the future? I'll let y'all think about it if y'all.
I can hear.
Yeah, you start. We go around. So
I start looking at my mother, grandmothers, cause I'm a businessman. I realized that about myself. Like in business, you gotta look for deals. And growing up, how I see my moms and grandmas utilize them coupons, that's what it's about. And in terms of making money, it's all about spotting deals. And then I started thinking about it in a larger sense. You got to find deals in anything, bro. Investing in the stock market, you got to find the deals when you sports betting. Which bets is plus for no reason. You'd be like, hold up, why that plus? I can make mad bread if I hit that. You got to find the deals. I'm saying you got to learn how to spend less money to make more or get more value for spending less money. And once I started thinking in terms of that, it just totally shaped my whole outlook when it comes to when you spend the entrepreneurship. It shaped my whole outlook on deals. I think that was my core, finding deals.
Yeah. I try. Who you got something?
I don't.
I got nothing yet.
That was good though.
Yeah, I'm not deals. If you're going to start doing.
That's good.
I guess one thing I could say, and I feel like I probably accredit it to my father and also just like some life lessons that I had to learn. Nobody will ever really take the interest in you that you take in yourself. It's like for example, I have a business, right? I have a clothing brand. It's called Imperfect, and we haven't even.
Wait, hold on. Make sure everybody heard that. You heard that? Everybody heard that? He got a business brand called Imperfect.
Called Imperfect. You feel me? We will definitely have pieces available soon. But
it will be on the company. You'll see it whenever we come out. I'm telling y'all.
There are certain things that I learned in the process of that, which I'll actually expand upon.
It's humbling.
And some of our own stuff, because we definitely want to put our experience a little bit. But,
speak up.
Oh no, I'm saying there's certain things that I definitely covered, at a different time because we want to put out myself and Shalise on, she's on camera, well not on camera, but it's certain stuff that we learn, like just in the pursuit of trying to develop a product that we felt comfortable releasing to people. And charging what we intend to charge for it. It was like some of the things that we had to do in that process were things that were totally foreign to us. In certain places that we went to source help, it was kind of like at the end of it, it was that shit didn't help at all. And I paid you for that. And it was just because people weren't, if I'm being realistic, we weren't taking it as serious as we were supposed to be taking it. And so we're going to these other people asking for help, and it's like, if we don't care, they don't care really. And it just kind of made me start taking things a little bit more serious, looking at stuff different, you know, kind of trying to adjust just everything. I just took that into kind of everything, how I am with my money. I always been the type of person to put $1 in a headlock. Anybody that know me know that I hold on to some bread. But I was just holding on to it, doing nothing. And I'm like, he said, you know, I'm kind of going through life like, I don't feel like I'm supposed to do regular things. Yeah. But how do I get to the non-regular things? So I started, you know,
it's a scary. I feel like that it's a scary leap. Like
it is. I'm still in the middle of like, taking it.
It's because like you don't know. It's like things like man, you're learning something new. It's learning something new. Did you ever find something? You ever think of something?
Oh, what?
To the question, you got any like life lessons you learned?
Only thing is, my favorite quote is by Abe Lincoln. Whatever you are, be a good one. And that just means like, you know, take passion into what you have or what you want to do, because it'll build value, whether it be character value or like, you know, knowledge value in general within. It doesn't have to be monetary. It builds value, and then you people will value you more. You value yourself more. People value you more.
Value is way better than money, I feel
and you'll come across more opportunities the better of being you become. You know what I'm saying? Like the more you put into yourself, the more things you'll be able to do, the more people are going to look at you, and the more opportunities you're going to have for yourself, more doors are going to open. So you got to take full, I guess, passion to everything. When I go to work, I make sure they know that I'm the like best thing out there. You know what I'm saying? Because now you provide it to yourself. It's just.
Yes, of course. Whatever you do, yeah.
It just makes everything better.
I feel that. And that's good. Always, you know, whatever you do, be the best at. But make sure you're doing what you want to do. That's the only way. If you're doing what you really want to do, then I think you can really be the best at that. So another question I got for y'all is, what does being uncomfortable mean to you?
Being uncomfortable means doing what's good for you. Doing what's good for you, even when you don't feel like doing it. That's what being uncomfortable means to me.
Nice.
Adapting when it's necessary. Like,
what you say?
Adapting when it's necessary. Because for you to adapt to something means you have to be dealing with something that's foreign to you. And you know, usually for people, that's not something, you don't just seek out dealing with foreign shit that puts you in a place where you're comfortable.
Yeah.
So to me, it's adaptation to unusual circumstances.
For me, I guess being uncomfortable is just not being static, like not being in the same place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like,
you want to be able to move. You can't be at a plateau. Like
you can't go forward if you're stuck in this place. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even if you gotta take 2 steps back to go forward, you need to move.
You gotta do something.
You gotta get out of that comfort zone if you want to get to this place here. So, whether it's moving backwards for a few days, few months, few years, in order to get to that higher place, you need to start moving for sure. Being uncomfortable.
I love it, man. I love it. That's definitely, we all gotta just embody that. Really, like, just to do the thing. It's like, okay, so what are some of y'all like aspirations? What are some like big dreams like that y'all really want? Like, have y'all thought about things that y'all really want in life? Like, have y'all thought about what y'all wanted to see your life like in 10 years?
I had it summed up for me in a very small amount of words by another person, and it resonated with me a lot because I associate monetary value with freedom. Where I'm at in my life right now, like I feel like without a certain dollar amount attached to your person, there's certain shit that you just can't do. So when dude was like, he said that being rich to me wasn't necessarily about how much money I had in my bank account, but it was about when I could go to sleep and not set an alarm. So basically, it was like, you got a job, you have to wake up on time to get to that job. Or if you have appointment, whatever the case may be, whatever you have to go to, he basically said that, like, I'm at a point in my life where I don't have obligations like that. I have set myself up in a way that I can go to bed at 5 a.m. if I want to. I can wake up at 3 p.m. the next day if I want to. And I'll still be all right. I'll be living more than fine. To me, that's like where I want to be. I want to be able to do what I want to do, basically. I feel like sometimes when you're put in certain situations, you have to deal with certain people, even if you don't particularly care for those people, because you don't want to burn a bridge because you need this person for whatever reason. When you put yourself in a position where if I don't want to deal with you because you don't make me happy, I don't have to. That's good.
No, say it, no.
Oh yeah, I can cut you off and I don't have to think twice about it because not that you don't need people, but you're much more self-sufficient. That's where I want to be. I want to be able to, if I don't want to see you no more, I don't have to. You feel me?
I would say being able to buy what I want. If I want that, I'll buy it. Like, I can have it. I won't be able to purchase it. I don't want nothing to be out of my reach. And when you think of it that way, you need that financial freedom. Once you get to that point, now I'm working to that. So where I can get to that financial freedom, I want that, I'm gonna buy it. Like, I want to have that. I want to get that. And being able to live the lifestyle I choose.
That's good. I like that.
For me, it's all the same thing. Money is like, money rules the world, really. But it's not, I'm at a point, I was in school, I used to work part-time, and like, I used to always want more money, more dollars. I didn't have anything because all I wanted was going to school and bills in school. But now I'm at a point where I'm not in school, I'm making good money, but I'm at a point where I just want to enjoy life and not have anything hindering it, which could be money. Could be money, could be health, but money is a big part of that where I can go do what I want to do. So I just want to be at a point where I can do what I want without anything stopping it, without any barrier. And that takes a lot of money, then it does. But I don't really need too much. I'm a very simple person, but just being in that point of relax and not being comfortable, but being comfortable.
Word. For that. For me, some of my aspiration was how I'm trying to do it. I definitely want generational wealth. I want change the whole trajectory of my whole family, my whole friends. I'm thinking like I want to be good enough where I can help my family and help y'all family, like y'all out if y'all ever need it. But not even like money wise. Like money isn't a big deal for me. Like yes, we all need money. We all need money to do things. Yes, money is important. But like, let's just add value. Like we put in. I feel like people just like, be so money hungry and they forget they forget what life is all about. Like the love of people. Like they just so strict about $1. They will cut you off for $1. And I'm like, our friendship is way more than this $1. So it's just like, but I just want to be set up where I guess money isn't a problem. Everybody's set up like I can, I'm helping my friends out with their businesses, investing. Anybody got any ideas? Let's do it. Like let's get it going. So it's like I want to build up like that, and it's just really using other people's money too. Like I need to figure out how to use that more. Figure that out to get invested in these properties. So like getting wealthy, it's not that hard. In the mindset, it's not that hard. It is long. It's long. Everything. I feel like nowadays, like our culture, our generation, they want things so fast. But like to build something, it takes time. It's crazy. Like that somebody can probably get like, if you can get 10 million in 1 year, people will be like, oh, I'm good off that 10 million. Like, nah. For 1 year though, like, now you gotta keep on expanding and building on that. So that's just the goal. Just help everybody. I'm really like a people person. Yeah, so much. Yeah, I mean, we winded down to the end of it. Is there anything that y'all really want to say? I love it. We definitely, this is the first vidcast of Uncomfortable, and woo, I'm excited to do a lot more now. Like, this was fun. This was cool. I really appreciate y'all for coming out to this. This is cool. I feel inspired again. I feel like we need to definitely connect more and have these talks more often, building off of each other, because it's so important of what we can learn from somebody else in their like what y'all got in our brains. Because I feel like we all smart in our own ways. No one necessarily dumb. Like someone smart in their own way. If we really take the time and listen what they gotta hear, that we can learn something from them and good things can happen. So I really appreciate y'all for coming out here, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you for all this, and we gonna do a lot more. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great day. Y'all take care. Stay uncomfortable. Be uncomfortable. Shop uncomfortable. Go to the website. Go check out Uncomfortable Lifestyle. Appreciate y'all. Y'all take care.